Greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome to the Price of Freedom video. Once again, I'm joined by Beef. He gave us a nice wave. Thanks, buddy. And let's go get started. This is one of the quests that people either love or hate. I've not found anyone who doesn't have either much love for this quest or much hate. There's not a lot of people who's like, yeah, this quest is fine. It's okay. It's medium. It's an 8. Like, it's either a 10 out of 10 or it's a 0 out of 10. Alright, get onto the floating island. So this is how I like to do it. I like to jump on that first one, fire off these wands a whole bunch, then basically fall back down, jump on that button again, and then get started from there. I'm like trying to plan on doing it all in one go. Whoop. No, I missed it. Oh, I'm going all the way down. Going all the way down. Beef is just like sailing away into a big, beautiful balloon. What is going on today? I'm not getting my full height. Jump! There we go. You want to kind of mentally keep track of how long you have, because you're going to want to get above one about half a second further than you think you're going to need to be above one. And then I'm gonna show this path. This is the way I normally take. When it's me, I usually like to go up here and do this this optional up at the top. Looks like Beef also did that. Whoop. Let's see if we can get our altitude in there. The button did go off. Okay, went off again. We made it. Somehow, against all odds, the victory was ours this day. Alright, so like I said, we're going to take the time and show you kind of the ins and outs of the quest, like I've been doing for all these videos. Which means I'm going to show you this backdoor way to get into the top, which is, again, the way that I prefer to kind of moji through this quest. But there are other ways through this quest, but I find this one to be the quickest way for me. And what you do is oh, Beef is already up here. So what you do is you solve the outside puzzle and then the inside puzzle. So basically just run around like a crazy person, yoink, until you get all the way around. And then only the inside will be done. And then you run around the inside, and then bam. You get a little pile of experience for solving that puzzle, which is always entertaining. You can jump down. There's a little garden with like 2 or 3 collectibles. And then there's a door right here that you can go into the prison and work your way down. From what I'm going to do is I'm gonna jump back out the top and show you guys that you can brute force your way in through the front door. It is not fun, and it is pretty boring. But you can brute force your way through by killing a bunch of guards, hitting a bunch of buttons around the outside barricade, etc., etc. Not sure where Beef ran off to. If he decided to go inside the quest and get started.
I did.
Aha. Alright, so you may have noticed that there's 4 little sigils around this door. Those keep that force field up in place. Those 4 little sigils are located on switches up here on the top. And basically there's... I thought I could get around through this side. I guess I'll have to go back around. But anyway, basically all you have to do is get back up there and start slaughtering NPCs your way around. There's a lever right there. There's like 1 on each corner, I think, quote unquote. All the blindness. Oh, now I'm stunned too. Boy, I'm just the best at video games today, aren't I? See if we can. Alright, this will work for now. This is not high on my fun agenda, but break away for just a minute. Oh, also, apparently my wand didn't switch. No wonder we're having so much difficulty killing guys. You know how hard it is to kill a guy with that wand of make a button? Apparently,
it's pretty difficult.
Apparently quite tough when you're supposed to be using 2 crossbows. Alright, and then oh no, there's not 4, there's 8. That's right. So you do have to fight your way all the way around. Hit points there, big boy.
Yeah, champion. Not all of us are ranged.
That's fair. Not yet, anyway, right?
This room is really easy if you're ranged, though. Are you actually doing that? Getting in from that way? Why?
I'm demonstrating how to do it for people. I'm a little more than halfway done.
Okay.
These are instructional videos to help people do the quests. I would not recommend it, but this way there is...
I would have showed them how and then gone the other way for me.
That might be the better way to go. Better part of Valor and all, but... hasn't been how I've been doing them so far when I can help it. So we're better than halfway through. Get my NPC to pull this lever for me and carry on. Oh, you must have found the shrine or a cake, huh? Ah, the first blade of Jack Jibbers. Alright, so he gets this lever pulled, I get this lever pulled, and we should be good to go inside. Again, assuming that he pulled his lever. Don't know if you can ever trust an hireling to pull over. They did it! So that's how you get in through the front door. Again, not the way I recommend. It does take an extra couple of minutes that are pretty unnecessary, but it's good to
And
know
it's
how
also
to do it.
XP.
It is. Well, but it also gives you a lot more things to kill, right? So it doesn't get you closer to the other bonus. Again, the only reason I
10%
would
from Onslaught is less than the 4,000 you get from doing the puzzle.
the only reason I would consider I only got 1,600.
Oh.
Again, the only reason I would really bother is if you were, if something happened and you messed up the puzzle and you couldn't figure it out, and then you might go for the brute force method. But again, since that puzzle is literally just run around the outside, run around the inside, it should be pretty straightforward. You self-recover, bro. There he is. Alright, so one of the things that... let me rephrase. Quest objectives involve you getting 2-dimensional anchors and breaking them. One of the things that the wand does is once you're inside is it says whether it finds an anchor and how close it is to you. I would not count this as like... I don't know, like a historical fact type thing. I would not put it on my short list of things to believe under all situations. But generally, if it tells you that there's not a anchor to be found, then it's not very close, and you should not worry about it too much. That being said, I do tend to throw the buttons every once in a while just to make sure that it's not massively lying to me.
You have Dr. Bloodstein's attention.
I opened up the prison cells that had collectibles in them.
Oh, sweet.
Your former pay.
Man, apparently blindness immunity is important in this quest. It's like at least the 4th time I've been blind today in this quest.
Oh no, I'm flying!
You find a button.
Somebody scattered them around.
I wonder who that was. Something that's semi-interesting to remember is there is a trap box right here. It protects this lever.
Bailiff Blackstone Cattle. Cross the prison. Finally, stupid enough to try.
Alright, I'm going to head to the end down here and start on these fire elementals. I like to go ahead and do this rescue everybody at once puzzle. I find it to be pretty quick and easy once you, again, learn the trick. The trick is just take one puzzle at a time and solve one button all the way around if you can help it. If you mess up, don't panic. Just take a second and fiddle with it. I know there's like a shorter way to do it when you solve both sides of the puzzle at once. I do not know what that way is. So, Beef is already tearing it up here. Just watch Beef do it. Bam. Same scenario on this side. I don't think I unhit that button. I unhit that button twice now. Heard you got. See, did I do that button? Missed something. During that fight, I goobered up somewhere. There we go. This button, man. This one right here has been a problem today. Alright, that opens all the things up top. It gives you a little bit of experience. You're looking for a Warforged. Once you talk to the Warforged, they'll put a key somewhere for you to pick up. That is your very important prisoner. Here he is.
Talbron can't leave his cell.
I found a dimensional anchor.
However,
Score.
he is able to offer you a key that he
Did you
stole
break it
from
already?
a guard.
No, halfway.
Let me throw my thing out here so we can see what it says. Anchor close.
You see me turn around.
Then, as you get very close, it'll... Oop, right here. Alright. Oh yeah, this guy died.
Did you find the key?
I did. Let me eat this tasty ham real fast. Alright, let's see. A couple of things that people may or may not know is that somewhere down here... Is that open? No.
No.
There's a target lever that you can shoot at.
Open.
Open. And what that does is it'll open a
Warden notes your presence.
another room that has the same end chest in it as the actual finishing the quest. So it is worth the hassle to shoot that up if you can. Bad touch.
Doris's voice in your head, clear as day. The dimensional anchors are down. Opening an extraction portal.
It's a bad
to Borderland
touch.
Location. It's time to go.
Hey!
Hey, you got the docent.
That's the wrong docent. There are two.
It's a Sonic Dosen, right?
Yeah, but there's one with +4 Constitution.
Ah. That's also good. Alright, so technically there's like 2 more rooms that we didn't really get into.
Like 4.
4 rooms. And since Beef went in the top, there's an optional or 2 that I'm assuming he either took care of or
I walked by.
or skipped. But if you go through the top, there's like a succubus that you can defeat. There is a this is a resurrection shot I'm trying to click on. There is a named Marut that you can defeat. And then you can go into the kitchen, and there's a bunch of Afridi's and a named Afridi that you can defeat. Depending on how much you have to explore through the dungeon, you may or may not have to
There's
go through those
also a named Wraith, kind of by the front door.
Yeah, the way that I came through on the front side, there, if
you go
instead of going
right.
straight, you would have went to the right from the front door, you would have seen it. Yeah. Yep. Also, you may notice that we didn't grab a whole bunch of these special prisoners at the end.
Just Fred.
Just Fred. The reason why we kind of tend to not do that is we need to talk to Delirious first. Is because you have to. You're going to mutiny or stop a mutiny or whatever, and there's 2 options. You can either just like give them the end quest to the treasure, or you can run around and kind of deal with the problem on your own. And any guy that you don't convince to join your team, see, like, this is an easy diplomacy, but some of them get harder and harder diplomacy, and they can be problematic. In this case, I'm not that worried about it.
Bye.
Yeah, being ranged is great in this quest. There we go. And we get our sweet end chest. Again, if you don't want to do this end fight for time or whatever, hey, you want another one of these crystal ones?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind then.
Do you want the heavy?
I think
Heavy
I
mail?
have one.
Mythic
Oh, it's
2?
Mythic 2, though. I'll take it if you're not going to use it and swap it with my other one in the bank, whichever one's the higher Reaper Plus. But, yeah, that's the price of freedom. Minus a couple of things, but add in like some of the bigger pain stuff. So give a little to lose a little. Wander around for those optionals if you need to, and I find this quest to be a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed. And
Yeah, those. One last thing, those dimensional anchors can be semi-random. We got kind of lucky. It was a short run, but you might have to explore the whole quest to find them. So
yeah. One will always be where that end fight is, where that red named salamander is, but the other one is random, which is why I kept throwing out the wand to see if it said there was one close. And the reason why when we got there I showed you that it did say, hey, it's here. So keep that in mind, that the wand also not only makes little buttons for you to jump around, but also works as a really poor locate object spell.
a dowsing rod.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, everybody, thanks for watching. Please hit that like button. Jump over to the twitch.tv/SamusGarobo to watch us live, and I hope to see you real soon. Toodles.